everybody. Dan and Dave here. And Dan, hey, talking fork trailers.
Yeah, again, you know.
Yeah, again. So,
but we're trying to prevent them.
Yeah,
we're not. This isn't reaction. This is prevention.
So, when we're setting up to a dolly or setting up, the dolly to the back box.
Yep.
What are you looking at, and how many times are you looking at it?
The first, as I'm coming around to the trailer and I'm scanning my trailer, I'm looking at it right there. I kind of got a good idea whether or not that trailer's low or high as I'm driving by.
Right.
But when I'm backing up to it, obviously that's what you're paying attention to, is where the forks on that dolly are going to line up with the bottom of your trailer.
Right.
And so we're looking at that when we're backing up. And then when I go to get my dolly off of the tractor, I always touch the trailer with the forks of that dolly.
Yeah, you're rolling it back up against that.
I always touch the front of that trailer with the forks of the dolly. That way I know it's going to go under. I'm going to lift that dolly up onto the trailer. It's going to come up several inches. In the back, though, it's only going to come up a few inches. You know, so it's going to go down a few inches when I lift it up at the tongue. I need to know, if those forks of the dolly are anywhere close to level with that trailer, it's too low.
Yeah, you're not going to take that risk.
You can't take that chance.
No. So, you're either going to, which leads us right into what do you do if the trailer actually is low, Yeah. So are you going to go back there and crank on it, give it a shot?
Yeah. I mean, I think it all kind of depends on where you're at. Some centers, we don't have the option, to go get a shifter.
Right.
So you could, though, drop your dolly. You could use your tractor. It's definitely going to get the trailer picked up a lot easier than it would be if you were going to sit there and crank the trailer all the way up on its own.
So you've got some options. You can do that to raise the trailer. If you're at a bigger hub, they got shifters running around everywhere. You can grab a shifter. They're more than glad to grab, to come over, get underneath there for you, raise it up for you. They can do some of that kind of stuff. Or, you can go put that gear in high gear.
Yep.
Crank on it some, but I can promise you one thing. I am not tearing up a shoulder in order to get that trailer to race.
That's right. I mean, use the tools and equipment that we've got at our disposal to use it and make it as easy as possible to get it lifted.
Right. Okay, so Dan, we all know there's low trailers out there. A lot of times we don't know how they got that way. We hear stories and things like that.
Yep.
Well, you know what? We got Telegram now.
Yep.
So we're going to start a little contest, right?
There you go, yeah.
I don't know if it's a contest or not. It's basically a giveaway.
Right. It'll be a giveaway. What we want to do is if you guys come in contact with a trailer that's questionable, to where you think you might have to raise it up a little bit. If it's questionable or if it's too low, we want you to send us a picture of it, get back, take a picture at a good angle, send us a picture on Telegram. Every picture that we get, we're going to send you a scratch off. Every time you send us a picture, we're going to enter you into a drawing. And at the end of the quarter, we're going to draw for a pretty nice cooler.
Yeah, let's show them what the cooler actually is.
Yep. This is a
old
school vintage type cooler.
Metal.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I think it's like a tier 4 prize or something like
tier
that.
Tier 3 or tier 4 prize. And we're going to give it out. We're going to go for the first quarter, to the end of March. And, we want to see some of those pictures. When we hear some stories here and there, we want to see the pictures, and we're going to keep track of some of this kind of stuff.
Right.
We don't know how we're actually going to fix having low trailers out there, but we want to fix how people drop them.
That's right.
Right?
Yep.
All right. Well, that's Fork and Trailers, everybody. Be safe out there.